What's up, everyone? How y'all doing? My name is Arif, and this is your Daily Chat Season 6, Episode 16 for October the 25th, 2021. And, well, I actually have some good stories today, and it's not often that we get positive stories and the gaming industry at the same time, along with a few of my other passions. It's rare that we get them. Normally, the last few months, anything gaming related has basically been, sexual assault this, sexual assault that, groping this, sexual assault that. It's been nothing but a lot of touching. So it's good to see that we have some positive stories coming up. But let's get into our first article of today. And that is Facebook is losing the young people. That is right. Those whippersnappers are fleeing the platform. Saying it in droves is actually really downplaying how badly they are hemorrhaging people. And from what we can tell in the article, teenagers' use of Facebook has declined 13% since 2019 and is projected to drop 45% in the next 2 years. And this is mainly due to the fact that Facebook has become a more boomer-centric platform, for lack of a better expression. Its normal demographic is now much older, 40, 50, 60, and a key reason that young people have said that they're kind of fleeing is that the perception is the content is boring, it's misleading, it's negative, and they have to get past a lot of irrelevant content to get to what matters. That's a real big problem, and something that we all shouldn't really be that surprised about with Facebook. They've had this issue for quite some time now. And we saw in the last election, we saw in the Trump election, a lot of misinformation is spread. Just look at the amount of anti-vaxxers and roaming through the streets right now. Facebook is doing a lot of damage to people and to relationships as a whole. And coming from a person who was on the MySpace era and jumped into the Facebook era when Facebook was a brand new platform, watching the whole thing decline, I'm not really surprised by this fact. I'm 35. I'm not exactly where their demographic is currently, which is in the 40s and 50s and 60s range, but I'm close enough to that range than I am to the TikToker era, where I don't personally understand the TikToks. I don't get it. But I do see why Facebook is losing shares and losing market cap like crazy with the young people. It's just the fact that Instagram doesn't seem to be as hot as it used to be. That seems to have cooled off quite a bit. Snapchat, I don't know anyone who uses Snapchat anymore. We know Facebook is not really used by young people anymore on any kind of actual relevance. Even Facebook Live, no one knows how to use Facebook Live properly because Facebook Live is garbage. The big thing now is TikTok. TikTok is where it's all at. Nice 15-second clips or montages that you can kind of consume in large quantities over the same unit of time that you could watch a TV show, a YouTube video, or a movie. And yeah, Facebook has a lot of problems coming down its way, both from the government regulation side, but also from just a pure business aspect of just trying to retain its customer base. Even with 2 billion active monthly users, if you don't have the young people, man, you don't have a platform worth caring about anymore. But that is the current problem with Facebook. Now, this one caught me off guard. I did not see this coming today, and that is Hertz Rent-A-Cars. You might know them as the people in the airport with the yellow sign. You might also know them as the people who declared bankruptcy during the pandemic because nobody can rent a car because there was no one traveling because there was nothing worth doing. Well, after a lot of refinancing and restructuring, they have ordered 100,000 vehicles from Tesla. Hertz is going to have an absolute fleet of Tesla cars coming up as soon as November. This deal is valued at something in the area of $4.2 billion, which is just a staggering amount of money. And it was enough today to push Tesla above the $1 trillion market cap. So congratulations to Tesla. Yeah, woo! Congratulations to Tesla. good on them for actually just finally crossing that barrier. The stock price even crossed over $1,000 a share, ending the day at $1,024.5-ish dollars. It was a banner day for Tesla. They did really, really well. And for people who do rent the cars from Hertz, you will have access to the entire supercharging network that Tesla has. I'm sure that must have been worked into the deal because, can you imagine if you had to pay to find a supercharging station and all that? That would have been awful. So they have that deal worked out with Tesla. Although I'm not sure if you have to pay or not. That they just said that you'd have access to the network. No one actually said if you'd actually have to pay for it or not. We'll wait and see on that one, actually, now that I think about it. We'll wait and see. Our third story, and this is getting into the territory I care about the most. The last year or so, I've been just ever so slightly before, and I mean, we're talking like maybe a month before the whole GameStop thing. I decided I was going to try and get into stock trading and just see if I could learn the mechanics of it, side hustle kind of thing. And then the whole stock trading meme retail trader thing blew the hell up, and now everybody's doing it. Well, in that respect, I have been following a lot of these things. And BackBlaze, you might know them if you're a developer. You know them for their backend kind of API connections that you can use for storage. If you are a retail consumer, then you just know them as BackBlaze. That's it. You probably have no idea what they do, but they do like business to cloud storage. They do computer backups. They are launching an IPO, and what makes this thing special is the fact that BackBlaze is not one of these normal tech companies that hemorrhaged money. BackBlaze was unimaginably stable through most of its history. They never hemorrhaged a lot of cash. They took out very few loans, and this IPO, I'm not much of an analyst at this time, but with how much I know about how much money they didn't lose and how much money they've kept and reinvested in it and everything, I would be shocked if their IPO didn't do spectacularly well on its opening day. Now, I could not find a date and time at present to see when it's going to go live, but I am curious to watch it, and you can be sure when I know a date, you'll know a date too, because IPOs are this sounds so bad, but in a lot of ways with varying results, IPOs tend to be pretty quick cash. It just happens to be the way it is. But a lot of IPOs tend to be a very fast pop and drop on the first day. So if you can get in on that IPO, you can probably make a few bucks in the meantime. But the final story, the gaming, the good news, the stocks, this is the one that everyone cares about. FaZe Clan is going to go public. That's right. Just like BackBlaze, FaZe Clan is going to go on the stock market. Why is this important? Because with the rise of retail investors, and Philip Duranko said it best, with the rise of the retail investors and GameStop and AMC and all those other ones, FaZe Clan's reach with people is absolutely massive. 300 million plus people across all the social media platforms. When you say any name of a clan, FaZe Clan is the first one that comes to most people's mind. This merger is coming up at about $1 billion. And an SPAC, if you don't know what that means, it means special purpose acquisition company. What that is it's a shell company that's on the market with the purpose of taking on another private company that's not on the market. And why would you do this instead of just going through putting yourself on the market? It bypasses all the paperwork. This is just a hot shortcut to getting onto the market without all the paperwork. That's all this is for. But yes, with this merger company, FaZe Clan is going to go public. This has huge implications coming very quickly down the pipeline, because with this now, with FaZe being live, we've seen the what is essentially the complete legitimization of content creators, the complete legitimization of this whole new industry, this whole new digital media industry, gaming industry. We've seen it now. Now it's here because now not only are the game companies, the people who make the games on the market, but now we have the people who play the games and promote the games on the market, the content creators. This is a huge step, and it couldn't be better than to have it with FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan, like I said, is one of the most recognizable names in all of gaming. If you do any kind of gaming and consume any kind of like content, you know somebody in FaZe Clan. Like, I personally follow Nick Merckx. He's in FaZe Clan. I'll be honest though, I don't really know a whole lot of other names in FaZe Clan. I know there's like FaZe Banks, Nick Merckx, I don't know, other people. But you see, even I know two people, and one of them I don't even follow. But that's just it. This is going to be awesome. You can expect this one to come out in 2022. And once again, just like with the BackBlaze IPO, it might be good for a fast pop. So there you guys have it. That is today's news. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hey, hit that subscribe button. I've been Arif. This has been Daily Chat Season 6, Episode 16 for October the 25th, 2021. And I'll see all of you on the next episode. Bye.